Okay. Three more episodes left for Thursday of me making it, and that way I can take a break. So, uh, we get back to Angelite and Diamond working. As Angelite was working with whatever some kind of work they're doing, and and they start working and having relationships to each other. And Diamond tries to teach her how to do the other stuff to make, and tries to how to throw away some of the stuff in the garbage disposal. She does that. Well, she does work for Teal Diamond. I mean, for Diamond. Sorry, I meant Diamond. And they started working on that, and then Diamond asked her to do other stuff about. Actually, no, they didn't decide to take a break, and then they decided to have fun. And they would go on a roller coaster, win stuff, prizes again, and it was fun. And they would Oh yes, I forgot to say that there is actually celebrations and parties like around Queen Elizabeth that there's actually celebrations and stuff that they introduce, that these gems that they're from other planets or on her planet. They introduce her stuff like gold and stuff like what Walter Raleigh from to Elizabeth the First would introduce him of stuff that I don't know if Walter Raleigh actually did this, but I think that one historian reviewer on YouTube said that. But they would that's what something they do. Actually, yeah, actually that's something that would be a celebration of, like, instead of going out for a roller coaster, that's what they would do. Like they would serve them. And actually, it would not make sense to have all the limousines and it would not make sense for all the limousines and casinos and roller coasters, all that. That's the fancy planet. That's more of a fancy planet to be the only one to do that. I didn't think of ideas, but it wasn't until I thought about it now that the whole time, let's say that Diamond that was hanging out with Steven, having problems with had problems with Howlite and Axonite plotting against her, and that's when Steven's saying what's wrong after they were looking at the gems dancing around and having parties, and and then the gems would show her stuff like gifts for Diamond and all that stuff about the parties. And even other episodes that she hangs out with Steven, and that's where they're sitting down, and that's when her and Steven are having conversations, and that's where, in other episodes, like when Diamond and Angelite were sitting down, as Angelite was sitting next to Diamond, and they were having parties, and oh yes, even Angelite, no, not even Cavalite and Androdite were in the parties, and they were like, Cavalite was saying to Androdite that, oh yes, this is actually a scene where we can do this lot. All right, Androdite. Since that we get tired of doing this in that same room, let's search around and find a gem that's perfect. And Androdite was like, yes, let's do. And as they were finding a gem perfectly, they kept failing and they kept finding one. And Cavalite's like saying, "Oh, cannot find another gem. We can't find a perfect gem here. We must do something to the two diamonds on Earth, or else it will be too late. They'll do something dangerous." Something like that, what Cavalite was saying, and then Androdite was saying, "Oh, don't worry, let's just be patient." Um, uh, Cavalite, yeah, something like that, what she would say. And as that was going on, oh, they went approach to Diamond as Diamond was looking at them. Diamond's like, "Hey, Androdite, Cavalite, come over here." As they were walking to her, they're like, Cavalite's like, "Oh, Diamond, it is so nice to meet you." Once again, and Diamond's like, "So, have you guys been doing your jobs well?" And Androdite was like, "Well, we've been working on it." Well, and Diamond's like, oh, that's good. You wanna go there and have fun with the gems of having parties and looking at presents? Said that, yeah. Just in case if I didn't say what Diamond said, that's what Diamond said. And then the other one of the two are like, okay then. And she's like, come on, Angelite, let's go. And then they're having fun. And while it was happening, we get back to the house where the gems start. Hang on, I'm trying to think. Labis would have to do some artwork, and then the gems like the Labis had an idea of having her friends do art, and Pearl Diamond was like, would this work? And Labis saying yes. And as they're working out, Teal's like, okay, I finished. How's this? How's this, Lapis? And Lapis like, oh yes, it is good. And Pearl's like, look, Lapis, me and Business did one art of metal. Doesn't it look cool? Doesn't it look cool? And Lapis like, yes, it does. And as they were having fun, they both decided to like do some quilt and stuff. Like, I don't know if it's quilt. No, that gems would not do that. And then the gems did other things like they would play the card game. Like I would say goldfish, and then as they were trying to do stuff like goldfish, and they try to, and they kept winning and losing. It's like, oh no, you won. Like, oh no, that means I get to take. I don't know. I forgot how goldfish wins. I think you take the card away. Like you take the card away and stuff like and give out the card. And that is, and yeah, that's how the fun ending of the episode. So yeah. Uh okay, if just in case if I didn't say episode 11 yet, just this is episode 11 just in case if you didn't click on it. I mean if you didn't look at the title. But I think I said that anyway. I think I said that in the beginning episode anyway. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and check, and that way I'll do episode 12 at 11 o'clock, and see you later.